Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Let's see, am I streaming? I'm trying to figure this out as always. Yes, I am. How is everybody doing? I'm doing great. Oh, let me just see if I can figure out the chat as always, cause all is going well. I'm good. I am back. Well, for another episode, 27. I feel like we're getting better, and then on the other hand, I feel like it is as intended, which is kitchen table talk. That is what it is. Kitchen table talk. Okay, cool. Sound is good. I'm live. I have my chat going. So it has been a busy week, but however, I was able to, yikes, I was able to get a few things done. What shall I start with? I don't remember what I finished with, but I want to show you some progress that I made on my barrel jeans. It is by Knip Mode. This one right here from this month, which is number 6, and it is pants number 19, 18. Hold on. It is pants number 19, which is this one right here, right there, and this is it in the back. And I feel like there was also, oh, and this is it in the front. I really like it. I'm still in love. I am still making progress. I cut everything out. I think I left you at tracing my pattern pieces with thread, which I did. This is the back, this is the front pant leg, and there is a dart right there. And remember, so there is a extra, or at least there was an extra seam line that it was supposed to be here, but I decided to leave that one out. I didn't want that extra detail, and so I traced all my pieces. This is the top back. This is the waistband, which needs to be interfaced. These are half of the front pockets. So I did trace everything, and I finally figured out what they mean in this drawing right here. I was reading the instructions, but I couldn't figure out this part right here, which I have the part there, the first part, but I don't have this part right here. That means that I still have to lay it on the fabric and draw it out. But now I understand which part, which is from this pattern piece number 5. I need to cut off this part right here where I have the line. It does say off knip line, which means the part that I need to cut off, and then still make sure that I lay this part on the fabric. I couldn't figure that one out, so now I do. That is one part, and I started reading the instructions. Yeah, what shall I say? Oh yeah, so there's another point of obstacle, which is drawing 8. Yeah, I had a little mishap with my paper, but drawing 8 right there. I'm supposed to draw a 2 centimeter of sorts. I don't really know. We'll figure it out as I go. I'll probably need it for the back pocket, as I understood it correctly. So I gotta figure out that one, but all in all, I'm very happy with my progress. I have all of the pieces traced and the darts pinned. I want to try to do the the top stitching method. I didn't manage to do it as well on my skirt, my jeans, the three-tone jean skirt that I made, because the top stitching, I think the allowance that I left was very narrow, and so I want to try to see if I'm able to do it this time around. So that would be the only extra detail that I would have. However, I'm not sure if I have to use my overlocker in order before I do that, or I just have to sew it together and then, you know, forego the overlocking part. I wanted to show you the back piece. So these are the front, and then this is supposed to be the back. So this is the back. I do have the tracing for where the back pockets is supposed to be, and then there's this part right here, which I just mentioned is the top back part. So I'll probably not sew it in the same order as Knip Mode recommends, but you know, we'll figure it out. Another thing is I finished I have to sit, I feel a little winded. Hold on. I started to feel a little like this before I came online, but oh well, let me just sit here. So the next thing that I finished is the undies for my friend. So here it is. I showed it last time. This is Alma, and I use the Pico elastic. I use Cappuccino as the color to complement the undie. And the next one, because I remember I mentioned that I did cut the back of this one upside down. So the butterflies is upside down, the flowers as well. So that's why she's getting two, because I messed up the first one. This one I did a Pico elastic, but with a sage green, and it complements it really well. It's really beautiful. And so I still have some fabric, some of this fabric, and I wanted to make one with a pink Pico elastic. So that will be my next one. It will be the same, exactly the same undie, but then complemented with this color. It really looks nice together. Oh, I did post my front tie top, which is the sage green one that I showed a few weeks back. I posted a reel on, is it a reel? No, a short on YouTube. For those that are not on Instagram, it's on my channel. And then I didn't make any progress with the Effie. I didn't lay it on the fabric, so there's no progress there. Oh, okay. So last week I spoke about, I think 2 weeks ago I showed you this asymmetrical neckline top that I'm a little iffy on with the for the pink color, but I didn't show you the actual print. Is it the print, or how do you call it? Oh, let me see where it's gone, because I am not sure. Yikes. Pictures, yeah. Okay, so I showed you the top. Let me go to the, you don't have to see this right now, neither Mrs. Barrel pants, because I mean she is looking amazing. But I wanted to show you the asymmetrical top, which is this one right here. Very beautiful. Let me put it a little more. Can I? Yeah, a little more in the middle. Very beautiful. In black, it looks really, really chic, by the way. It does. It looks so chic. But I have it in the pale pink. And oh, hold on. What did I do? Mm, I don't think anybody is. Okay, so yeah, so I have it in the pale pink, but this is how it looks. It is a pattern that I purchased on Etsy. Let me get the info on it real quick, because I do have it. Um, by which shop did I purchase it? Hold on, I'll get the gist. Can I go to the actual? Okay, so I bought it at Cozy Creation Pattern. It's on sale right now. It's $2.94, and it is just a PDF pattern. I printed it at home, so there isn't much of a. It wasn't a lot of pages, and I did have to put it on. Usually, I can send patterns from my. Oh, hold on, let me change it. Usually, I can send patterns from my iPad to my printer. However, the scale was off, so I did have to open it on the computer to set it to 100% scale in order to print it. And the instructions are okay. I mean, I have worked with Berta, so any instruction is fine with me. No, that's not fear against Berta, but you know, Berta and I, we are friends. We go together. However, I will call her out on her stuff. And then the other one that Truth has on a new piece. Hold on. Let me shift it up. Come on, Truth. Okay, so Truth has on a loose fitted t-shirt. Really cute. It is the free pattern by Unfettered Patterns, and very easy. I made a size. Hold on, which size did I make? I made a size extra small. Very cute. I use my cover stitch for the hemming of my t-shirt. Looks really clean. I am starting to love this machine, especially now that I know what to do with it. And then the other thing what I love about it is that, or at least the other thing that I need to add to my machine, because as you know, I purchased my machine. It's a second hand. I purchased it at the store, but it's a second hand machine. And the seller recommended me that over the newer version of the same machine, because I think what he mentioned was that the Cover Stitch Pro 1000, I think 2000 CPX, that one was known to skip stitches, however the 1000 doesn't, and he was really convinced about you don't fix anything or you don't upgrade anything that works really well, something that along those lines. So that's why I chose the 1000. But now that I'm getting more of a hang of it, I noticed that I'm missing like a measuring gauge or something. It's something that I can purchase separately, so I will do that. Because right now I'm just taping like my little makeshift seam gauge, let's say, just taping it on my machine so I know where my fabric is supposed to lay. But yeah, I feel like I should be able to upgrade or so. So that is supposed to be much and much better. And then the whole point of having this t-shirt, except for just wearing it with other stuff as well, I wanted to wear it with this pants, which is a pants I purchased at Zara. And I really like this mono look. Hold on. So for my next photo shoot, what I call photo shoot, this is how I'm going to style it. And then I got these beautiful light blue shoes. Yes, yes. So this is the t-shirt of, again, it is a free pattern. It is by Unfettered Patterns. Really great fit. Love it. Definitely will make another one quick. When I say quick, so very happy. And let's see, what else did I want to mention? Let me take a seat. There was something else that I wanted to mention. So I did my barrel jeans, the undies, the next undie. Oh, yes, I see. So this is the progress that I made on my skirt. I don't know if I showed this the last time, but this is my progress. And then I did find a zipper in my stash. It isn't an invisible zipper as the pattern calls for. However, it is a zipper and it is a color that does match. So I'm just going to change it like how I usually put in the zipper. This is an exposed zipper. Just going to change it a little bit and just make it work, because this is what I have and this is what I'm going to use. And after that, I just have to interface the waistband, add a snap button, and it will be done. So just have to put my mind to it. However, this weekend I'm not going to do a lot, because there is this particular coat that I have an emergency for, and so we're going to be working on the coat. I'm going to enlist my sewing friends to help me out to decipher what Berta is telling me, or at least translate between me and Berta. Maybe you don't even remember what this coat looked like. Hold on. This is she. This is what she looks like. It has been a long time. It has been a long time. Oh my. I'm getting all happy again. Hold on. This don't look right. Okay, cool. So you gotta go there. And you gotta go there. And then something like this. Oh, sitting and standing, whatever. Okay, let me show you a little bit. Oh, sorry, Mom. Okay, like this. Any case, I am still in love. So we're going to figure out the collar, and so I can be able to finish this. Remember, I've struggled with the pockets. Oh wow, it has been a long time. Wow. So sewing, how did I call it? Sewing aid or sewing emergency room? Yeah, definitely going to be working on this weekend. It would be nice if I have something to show for this sewing session. It would definitely be nice. The lining, I also have the lining, so I'll take the lining, I'll take the coat, and I do have to make sure that I cut out the collar, because once I had unpicked the collar, I just got rid of it. So I definitely have to unpick the collar, and then well, yeah, definitely have to unpick the collar and interface it. Just have it ready to go as two separate pieces, so we can figure out how to put them together. Because I don't want to take the risk of sewing them together, and then someone will say, yeah, but having them separate would make it easier to add it to the coat. So I'm just going to do that. And there's also going to be a fabric swap. So I selected a few fabrics. Wait, I'll show you. So I selected a few fabric. I selected, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fabrics to take with me. I'll show you like this because I don't know if my sewing friends are watching this. So I selected 5 fabrics, mostly colorful, to swap and see if there's something else that I like and somebody likes this more, so we can swap. And I also shopped. I'll show you, so like up to here. So I also shopped this bra kit. I purchased it probably 2 years ago. Could it be? I think so. At Beware, I haven't used it. It is complete for one bra. It's called the Christmas Red Bra Kit with lace. It's absolutely stunning. And I thought I would, for everyone that is at this sewing emergency, I'll put their names in one of those generators, and the name that comes out is the person that will win this. This is just something that I wanted to give somebody else, since I am so like knee deep into sewing lingerie, like bras, bodysuits, underwear, and it's nice to tag somebody else. Is it tagging, or is it like, yeah, just give somebody else something that they can try, you know? So these are the things that I'm going to take with me. I'm not going to take my sewing machine, since I'm going to be traveling by train and it's going to be very heavy. So I'll take like a little sewing kit. Oh wait, I can show you. Oh. I'll take my little sewing kit with me. It has everything for an emergency, and I'm also going to take, like, it has everything, even a seam ripper, some buttons, some snaps, pins, safety pins, some thread, a little scissor. I'm just going to make a little kit in addition to this, and then take that with me, especially with the tracing thread. Would be amazing, because that would definitely help me with my coat, and have that with me. But it's just about, you know, being with creative people, having a nice lunch, and helping each other out. So it's really fun. And let's see, what else? I didn't work on anything for my special trip, to be honest. No, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to wait until I finished using all of the printed patterns that I had sent out to the print shop. I wanted to finish them first before I set another batch. And in the other batch, there's a few pieces for my special trip. I mean, I still have the Effie that I said I didn't work on. I probably won't work on it this weekend either. It's probably going to be like maybe episode 28 that I'll have something to show for it. And in the meantime, in between time, I have just been adding stuff. Oh, by the way, so I didn't tell you about it, but one of the other dress that is for my special trip is this dress right here, which is the how do they call it? This is the Reed by Seamwork, really cute. And I wanted to hack this pattern because the front is really nice. It's like a boat neck. I think it's a boat neck neckline in the front, but in the back it goes down like in a V. And I wanted to make the front and the back the same, exactly the same. So I just have to figure that one out because the front, if I use the front pattern for the back, it does have darts in the front, so I would have to remove the darts in the front, or I can yeah, I would have to remove the darts in the front when I want to use the back pattern. So when I want to use it as a back pattern, so I just have to figure that part out. But I do have, oh, it's over there. So I do have this fabric that I selected and purchased for the Reed. I purchased this back in May, so it's not that long in my stash, but it was purchased with this dress in mind. And this is definitely for my special trip. And then I think on the list I have the Fire Vest. I do have a picture, but I'm not sure if I added it to my library here. No, I didn't add it yet. I just have the Effie pants or shorts, I mean. That is this one for my special trip. And I can definitely I can style it with this t-shirt, the square tee, but then in the blue color. Still have to take some pictures of it, but in the blue color that will look nice and will work for it. So I think I'm okay. I do have too many things on my list for June. Let's go over the list. I do have too many things on here. So I did adjust my expectations already. Let's see. Where is my list? Okay, so on my June list, I have the barrel jeans, the loose t-shirt, which is the red one. That is complete, so I can check that one off my list. Which is really cool, by the way. Checking off my list. I still have the Effie on there. I have the Simplicity 9850, which is the dress that or the fabric that I showed you, that I definitely have to work on the bodice, but it's still a no-go. I mended the Berta skirt, which I showed you last week. I have the Seamwork Goldie. I still have to hem it, and I still have to overlock the neckline. I mean, I misplaced one of my these colors, one of my threads, but there is some movement. Let's see, that's the Goldie. So I showed you the Reed, but the Reed is not going to happen this month because it's more than 15 pages, more than 15 to 20 pages, which means I want to send it to the print shop, hence not going to finish it for this month. Ooh, why did I put that on there? Okay, so I have the Seamwork Reese on here, which is a one-piece swimsuit. I have everything for it. It's not gonna happen this month. It is what it is. Dresser skirt. Oh, the dresser skirt is this one. It's this one. Okay. Might. And then, ooh, I can I can check something else off my list, which is the square tee light blue. Oh, definitely. I finished that. It went. I finished it. I washed it again. I wore it. Yes. I took a picture, but not an official photo shoot. But I did take a picture. I mean, it's so fun to style again. I just have to think of how I want to style it again. I styled it with my palazzo pants. I feel like I'll get back to it, but definitely worth taking a picture, like doing a little photo shoot. Definitely worth another try at styling it. Ooh, wait! I styled it in two ways already. I styled it with my three-tone jean skirt, and I styled it with my palazzo pants, which shows you again that when I make pieces, it is pieces either in color palette, in texture, in style, that can definitely mix and match with different things in my closet. Because unless it's a dress, it's going to be like a one thing. But even my dresses, I use as shirts. So, hey, multifunctional, easily styled, just fun, and you have so many more pieces then. I'll definitely make a new list for July. A few things might just be removed from the list altogether. um, However, I guess we'll see. But I want to make that a simplicity dress. Let me go back to the simplicity dress. Let's see. Where is it? Because I need to show you. Okay, so this is the simplicity dress. The if you can go, and the square tee can go too. Okay, I need to make this dress because this dress needs a test drive in the summer. I need to finish it. So this will move on to July for sure. But I have literally everything for this dress except the shoes. But I have everything. I feel like I even have, well, I don't have these shoes, but I definitely have shoes that will go nicely with this dress. Okay, let me just write down that this is going to be July. And I'll definitely have my barrel jeans still for June. I'll still have June. How many days do I have? I got Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. Ooh. Okay. Might be cutting it close. But in any case, it's not bad for the month because I was a little fatigued from May, to be fair. Okay, and that's about it. I don't have anything else on my sewing table right now. I do have some things on my mind, but it's not weighing on me or anything. And let me see. Yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything else. That's about it. As always, I enjoy going live. I hope you enjoy watching. Thank you for just taking the time to hang out with me a little bit. And I hope you're getting along with your sewing journey or whatever it is that you're doing, because it's about sharing what you like, what you do, you know, a little bit of encouragement. And have a great day.